Offers you a wide range of car accessories, auto parts, tools, and car-related gift ideas. Find everything you need here at Blade Auto Center. You're tuned in to Blade Radio. Blade Radio. Here at Blade Auto Center, we always put our customers first. We know our parts and products, and we've got the best merchandise at the right price. This is Blade Radio. Blade Radio.
All programs on Blade Radio Live are purely for entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions expressed by the host and the guests do not reflect that of the show, the management, and the company. Now, Bladers, sit back, relax, and enjoy our show.
Yo! Bladers! We're live, Bladers. We're back on air. And this is Blade Radio Live, our daily drive. Your everyday tips for your everyday driver. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Ira Panganiban dito sa inyong Our Daily Drive. Kung kayo po ay bagong nanonood dito sa channel namin, please, kakakain ko lang ho. Please, like, subscribe, and follow Blade Auto Center sa aming mga social media channels, sa YouTube, sa Facebook, sa Lazada, at sa Shopee. Para makita nyo kami, kung nanonood kayo sa amin, hindi nyo alam kung paano nyo kahahanapin, pwede nyo i-click ho yung icon nung channel namin. Nakikita nyo naman yan dyan sa screen ng computer ninyo. Pupunta kayo doon sa account namin, i-click ho ninyo yung subscribe kung kayo ay nasa YouTube. Kung kayo po ay nasa Facebook, i-click nyo ho yung like and follow. Yan. Para sa tuwing may programa, maa-alertuhan kayo at malalaman nyo na andito na kami at handa na kaming makapagkwentuhan sa inyo. Hanapin nyo po ang aming mga channels sa social media channels ng YouTube, Facebook, Lazada at Shopee. Hanapin nyo lang po ang keywords na Blade Auto Center. Yan. Pagka naligaw kayo, hindi nyo na alam, di ba? Wala kayo sa channel namin, tapos hindi nyo na alam. Kung paano nyo kami makikita, pwede pa po. Blade Auto Center. Sige, simulan na natin. Simulan na natin ang ating programang Our Daily Drive. Pero bago kami dumiretso sa kung ano-ano pa mga paggagawin natin dito, ay pinapaalala namin, we are reminding everyone that we have a raffle. Meron kaming raffle sa dulo ng programang ito after 1 hour. At sa raffle na yon ay maaari kayong sumali kung kayo ang unang 50 sharer. Ang gagawin nyo po, katulad ng term sharer, i-share nyo po ang programang ito sa inyong mga social media accounts. Tapos gagawin yung public yon. Kapag ka nagawa nyo na po yan, magtatag ho kayo ng 3 mga kaibigan ninyo. Itatag ninyo yung sa shinare nyo yung 3 kaibigan ninyo. Pagkatapos, i-tag nyo rin yung 3 kaibigan ninyo sa comment section dyan sa baba. Diba? Itatag ninyo yung present. At pagkatapos niyan, ay isasama na namin kayo dun sa nakikita nyong roleta sa inyong screen. Type kayo done, shared, okay. O ano man, basta ipaalam nyo sa amin na nag-share nyo na kami. At isasama ang pangalan ninyo dun sa aming roleta. Ayan. Pag nasama ka sa roleta, pwede ka manalo ng special prize mula sa ating Blade Auto Center. Alright? Okay na yan. So, huwag nyo kakalimutan, kailangan andito kayo pag nabunot ang pangalan ninyo. Kasi pag wala kayo dito, hindi pa pupunta sa inyo ang premyo. If you're not here, you're not there. Sabi nga nila, di ba? If you're not here, no prize. Di ba? So, Tandaan nyo, dapat nandito kayo sa dulo ng programa pag nag-raffle kami para makuha nyo yung mapapanalunan ninyo. Okay! Sige, bago ako tumuloy-tuloy sa programang ito, siyempre magpapasalamat muna ako sa mga sponsors ko. Ito po sila.
Blade Radio Live would like to thank the following sponsors. Dub Project, Hero Motorcycle Accessories, Micromagic Premium Car Care, Sparco Racing Accessories, Pioneer, Transcend, Bosch, Virtua, Type S. If you like the programs at Blade Radio, please support our sponsors. And now, let's get back to our regular program.
Bladers, kita nyo naman ha, yung mga sponsors natin, puro bigatin. Kung gusto nyo po at may nagustuhan kayo dun sa mga sponsors namin at naisip nyo may mga produkto yon, pwede na po kayong umorder online. Yan, online. Para sa mga car and motorcycle needs nyo, syempre, Blade is now available on GrabMart. Same-day delivery ito, parang Grab Food. Para sa mga gusto ng halos walang hassle na pagbili, purchase transaction, ang gagawin nyo lang, ida-download nyo yung Grab app. Tapos susundan nyo yung 4 na hakbang na nakikita nyo sa screen niyo. Follow the 4 easy steps on your screen and you will get your purchases from Blade Auto Center via GrabMart. Also, Blade is available on Zing app by Ayala Malls. Anywhere in the Philippines, napapadala ang item order nyo gamit ang Zing app. Again, sundan nyo lang po yung nakikita ninyong 4 easy steps sa inyong screen at makukuha niya ninyo ang inyong mga binili sa Blade Auto Center via the Zing app. Kasi dahil sa sitwasyon ngayon, gusto naman ng Blade na gawing easier at safer ang shopping nyo. Kasi pwede hong COD ang bayaran o kaya card payment para cashless yung transaction. So ano pa hinihintay ninyo? I-download nyo na yung Grab at Zing app at mag-shop online sa Blade for your car and motorcycle needs. Yan po ang ating Grab and Zing app. O nga pala, di ba? Ito mapapadalunan nyo sa raffle. Shot. Hindi ho ito yung shot na iniisip nyo para sa motorsiklo nyo to. Shot na naman iniisip nyo. You're thinking of something else. And payong, because it's a rainy day. Because it's the rainy day, you get payong. This is what you will win during our Roleta raffle at the end of the show. Okay, punta na muna tayo sa industry news. Mag-industry news muna tayo dahil importanteng maibalita namin sa inyo yung nangyayari sa industriya ng mga sasakyan. Simulan natin dun sa BMW. Ano ba yung BMW? May BMW pa ba dyan? O nagamit na natin? Wala na. O sige. Yun na lamang Kia. O yan. Yung Kia 2500 Plus truck. Di ba? Yan. Yan ang Kia 2500 Plus na truck, your reliable partner, business partner plus. Diba? Sabi nga nila, as the world adjusts to post-pandemic life, more and more business opportunities are opening up to aspiring entrepreneurs. Creative solutions to people's evolving demands are needed more than ever. If you're one of the folks who grabbed the opportunity or perhaps you made one for yourself, you'd understand the importance of having an effective logistics and warehousing system for your business to run smoothly. Putting together the perfect team with the right people is one aspect, and so is having the right equipment. All right. If you haven't found the perfect commercial vehicle, well, there's the Kia 2500 Karga Plus Protect and Cargo Plus. Yan. They're here to support your business ventures, transportation needs. It has had several redesigns over a span of over 40 years. Still, the Kia K2500 remains to be a dependable partner for small to medium-sized businesses as well as large enterprises. Part of this is because it offers a variety of models to suit your different business needs, including those that started during this pandemic uncertain times. There you go. Next, what is our next auto news? Of course, we have Chang'an, Philippines. Yes, this is another one of your latest cars to get into the market. Di ba? Changan Philippines is bringing its mission of delivering lasting safety closer to more Filipinos with its Kailangan Changan Weekend Market car fair and test drive. Customers interested in taking a closer look at the Alsvin CS35 Plus and CS75 Plus can now watch out for their market display starting at Landers Arcovia from July 15 to August 15. There will be test drives, Landers vouchers, and other freebies awaiting customers. Apart from showcasing its prime car offerings, the Kailangan Changan Weekend Market and Car Fair and Test Drive encourages customers to look beyond the usual facets of choosing car priority and prioritize safety and practicality for a warm or a wise investment. Of course, Changan is assuring everybody that all the cars that you will be using during this test drive will be properly disinfected and made sure that it is clean so that you don't catch the virus that is COVID-19. After Changan, we have news about the North Luzon Expressway and SC Tex. The North Luzon Expressway Corporation reported that 140,000 square kilometer section pavement repair along the NLEX SC Tex has been completed. Driving along the expressway is now smoother as well as safer and more convenient for its patrons. The tollway company annually undertakes comprehensive pavement repairs to maintain the good road conditions and provide better service. This year, the pavement maintenance work that started in February involved the asphalt overlay and patching works in 109,886 square meter section of the NLEX and 31,600 square meter section of the SC Tex. The expressway also undergoes regular repairs like crack mapping and sealing, pothole patching, among others, to keep it in tip-top shape, guarantee a seamless travel experience, and extend the road's serviceable lifespan. Oh, also here, Shopee. Shopee is choosing Isuzu as its partner for reliability. Isuzu Philippines Corporation turned over NMR 85H aluminum van trucks to Suzuki Philippines, to Shopee Express, to Shopee Express last Monday, July 5, 2021. These new fleet additions will bolster the integrated logistics services of Shopee, the country's leading and most popular e-commerce platform. The NMR 85H is powered by a 4JJI TCC Euro 4 diesel engine having a maximum power of 124 PS and torque of 354 Newton meters and has a 14 feet rear body. These engine and body configuration are suited to safely carry high volume cargoes, ideal for Shopee Express, who places importance in providing utmost care and handling, especially when transporting from one hub to the other. On top of these is Isuzu's wide dealer network that offer readily available parts as well as expert after-sales maintenance and care for end-to-end support in productivity of operations. Of course, after Shopee, we have Geely. Yes. Geely is opening their latest dealership in Iloilo after the recent soft launch of two of new Geely's dealerships in Luzon. So G Auto Philippines, or SGAP, Geely's local distributor in the country, has now opened Geely Iloilo. This is SGAP's second outlet in the Visayas region under the management of its dealer partner, MNV Group. The inauguration of the Iloilo branch will further boost Geely's presence in the Western Visayas region, which is an emerging automotive market. The 1,850 square meter outlet is Geely Philippines' 14th operational dealership since it started operating in the country in 2019. Located at Benigno Aquino Avenue, Barangay Dungon, Haro, Iloilo City, this newly opened showroom was built based on the Geely International standards. Geely Philippines first made its presence felt in Central Visayas with the opening of Geely Cebu in January 2021 and further expanding its reach to serve Geely customers in the Visaya region with the opening of Geely Iloilo. Of course, next will be, and finally, this is Toyota. Last weekend was Toyota Motor Philippines Prime Motorsports Showcase, the Toyota Gazoo Racing Vios Cup. Last Saturday was the kick-off day of the Toyota Gazoo Vios Cup. 24 autocross racers and 24 circuit racers across 3 race classes competed at the Clark International Speedway in Pampanga last Saturday, July 9 and 10, or last Friday and Saturday, July 9 and 10, and raced their way to the finish line as the online community shared the thrill and excitement real-time of Vios Cup. Toyota announced the return of the Vios Cup early this year, much to the excitement of racing veterans, aspiring rookie drivers, and other motorsports enthusiasts. While there are no public spectators for this race, TMP live streamed the racing event to let more motorsports fans cheer and support their favorite race driver safely from their homes. Okay. Myla Alivia and Giro Garbes ended this race weekend with a 2 out of 3 races at the podium for the promotional class, while celebrity racers turned promotional class contenders Troy Montero and Fabio Ide had 1 podium finish each as well. Familiar names dominate the sporting class, with Inigo Anton and Julian Tang as consistent top 3 finishers, and Joaquin Garrido being displaced by Jacob Ang in the top 3 by the 3rd race of the weekend. For the super sporting class, Gerald Loy is the consistent podium placer. Meanwhile, Estefano Rivera and Red Diwa finished at the top 3 in the first 2 races, with Brian Ko and Mark Sung taking their place by the 3rd race. Alex Diaz, the actor, dominated the tracks in the Autocross Challenge Celebrities and Influencers class, followed by TV star John Manalo and social media personality Jules Aquino. Jose Altoveros was hailed the champion in the media class, with Ian Magbanwa and Inigo Roses 2nd and 3rd, respectively. Whew. That was hard. That was harsh. Mainit ba't mainit? O ako lang yun. And that is our industry news for the day. All right, let's give you these. By the way, I have this. This is heavy. This is cat cuisine. This is food for your cats. And this is Zenith, super soft premium dog food. Okay, these are found in petshop.ph. Petshop.ph is your one-stop shop for your pet companion and pet care needs. If you have a dog, a cat, a rabbit, a snake, a bird, well, you can find everything you need for those pets here at petshop.ph. Of course, you have cat food, you have dog food. What else? What else do you have? You have these different kind of shampoos for your dog so that their fur and mane are always soft and shiny. This is our Dog Plus. Our Dog Plus dog shampoo. You have rose and jasmine oil. There you go. You have cucumber and green tea. Parang juice, ano? You have oatmeal and baking soda. Parang pagkain talaga, no? And of course, you have your puppy extra gentle shampoo. These are all from our Dog Plus, and you can find it at petshop.ph. Of course, you can also find this, and this is important because I use this exact brand. This exact brand I used when my dog was a puppy. This is Dono. The Dono disposable diapers. You know, when my dog was a little puppy, she used to pee and poop everywhere, all over the house. So I put diapers on her so that she doesn't poop and pee all over the house until I was able to train her to poop and pee outside the house. You can use it. You will use it if you have a dog, a puppy, especially for puppies. There is also some for senior citizen dogs, but this one is for your puppy. This is the Dono disposable diapers. You can all find this at petshop.ph. Remember, petshop.ph is your one-stop go-to store for your pet companion and pet care needs, whether it's pet food, it's a pet shampoo, whether it's pet toys or their cages or their whatevers. You can find it at petshop.ph. To order, you can go to the website. You can go to their website at www.petshop.ph, or you can go to Shopee, just type Pet Shop PH, or you can go to Lazada, just type petshop.ph. And if you want to go to a physical store, you can go to Clipper at Festival Mall in Alabang, at Clipper in Harbor Point in Subic, Clipper in Marquee Mall, Angeles City, and Clipper in Feliz Mall in Marikina City. Don't forget, that's petshop.ph, your one-stop shop for everything you need for your pets. Also, don't forget, we have our Car Club Philippines Facebook group. Of course, we're on social media, and we have our Car Club group there. And it's called Car Club Philippines Facebook group. This group gives you updates on the road, on the spot, whether it's a traffic jam, there's a car crash, there's floods, or there's something happening on the road, may nagpaparada, di ba? Doon sa gitna ng kalye na dadaanan ninyo, you can find this at Car Club Philippines Facebook group. Also, if you need rescue, your car breaks down, you get a flat tire, or just anything that happens to you in the car that you need help for on the road, you can post your problem on Car Club Philippines Facebook group. And one way or the other, one of our members will definitely find his way to you to help you out and rescue you. All right, that is our Car Club Philippines Facebook group. Now, watch these tips.
Nakaka-stress talaga ang maflatan ng gulong. Ilang beses ko nang naranasan yan. At syempre, hindi mo mapapansin kung kailan ulit mangyayari to sa'yo. So, keeping a healthy tire in your car is one of the best practices na maaari mong gawin sa kotse mo. I'm Bob, ang iyong resident blader na naflatan na naman ang kotse. Whew!
Ikaw pinag-aalala mo ko. Relax ka lang.
Nandito ka pala. Salamat at dumating ka.
Gusto mo water?
Oo nga eh. Okay, basic muna tayo. Una nating isipin ang air pressure na pumapasok sa gulong. Siyempre, dumidepende ito sa weather, axle load, at tires per axle. Madali itong makita sa owner's manual ng iyong sasakyan. Next, remove the cap at itabi ito. Huwag mong kalimutan at baka mawala. At dapat ay nakaredy na rin ang compressor mo. Karamihan sa mga air compressors ay electric. Isaksak mo ito sa outlet upang maka-generate ng sapat na hangin. Ang maliliit na compressor ay gumagamit ng 2-prong plug. At ang medium at large naman ay gumagamit ng 3-prong. Ang compressor naman na ito ay 12 volts. Plug in lang sa cigarette lighter outlet and off you go. Set the tire pressure. Kung ano lang ang tina-target mong pressure, yun lang ang dapat na papasok sa gulong. May mga high-tech na compressor na digital at automatic na minomonitor ang pressure ng gulong. Madalas itong nakikita sa mga gasolinahan ngayon. Kapag nakuha mo na ang tamang amount ng hangin, agad na ibalik ang cap sa valve. Agree ba kayo sa mga tips and advice sa video na ito? Kung may gusto pa kayong i-add, jump into the comment section. Huwag na rin kalimutan mag-subscribe and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa mga new releases. Lagi mong tandaan, normal lang na lumalambot ang gulong dala ng madalas na pagbiyahe. At sa tamang pag-iingat, mapapanatili at mapapatagal mo ang iyong mga gulong. At sa mga simpleng tips na ito, you can make sure that you will have the best driving experience. At para sa iba pang blood-de-boom na tips and maintenance needs, visit blade.ph. Blade Auto Center. It's Blade, it's better.
And, oo nga naman, di ba? We're back! Oo nga naman. Yung ganun tamang tips yun. Actually, yan po yung isa sa mga ibibigay, isa yan sa mga ibibigay nating mga suggestion sa inyo para pangalagaan ang inyong mga gulong. Bakit po? Dahil, alam nyo, okay, let me explain. Let me get a little bit into why tires are important. Your car is a 1-ton metal behemoth. That's true. It's one big metal structure that puts you in a cage and drives as fast as 200 kilometers per hour on the average speedometer. It can drive as fast as 200 kilometers per hour. Driving at that speed, did you ever wonder what keeps your car sticking to the road? Of course you know. It's your 4 tires. But did you know that even while your 4 tires, your 4 wheels, apat na gulong mo, is on top of the road, the biggest patch, the biggest size of real estate that is in contact with the road and your car. Yung pinakamalaking lugar na nagdidikit sa kotse mo at saka sa kalye ay ganito lang ho kalaki. At any given point in time, 4 palm-sized real estate on your car are the only surfaces that is in contact with the road, and it keeps you moving forward, it keeps you stable, it keeps you safe. These are your tires. Now, at any given point in time, this contact patch changes because the tires roll. But at a specific moment in time, only this large patch is in contact with the road for your car. And that is why you must keep this palm size contact patch from your car as fit and as healthy as possible to make you or to give you a safe drive, whether you're going slow or fast, to anywhere you're going. And that is why we are going to talk about how to keep your car tires in a healthy condition at all times. Diba? I once thought about this while I was test driving a Honda Civic Type R. I was driving at Clark International Speedway at CIS, and I was going like I hit the straight, coming out from the last turn, going into the straightaway, and I was driving as fast as about 180, 200. Kaso pagdating dun sa dulo ho, isang matinding kaliwa ho yon. Hindi ho sweeping na kaliwa yon. Isang biglang ganun yon, biglang likong kaliwa yon. So kailangan magaling ho kayo doon, hindi ako magaling. Pero nakakaya ko naman, pero hindi ako gano'n kagaling. Diba? So downshift, preno, bago ka liliko. Pero naisip ko noon, paano kung kumawala yung isa o dalawang gulong pagliko ko? Which has happened to a lot of drivers when they turn, because the tires were not fit, the tires lose contact with the concrete and it slips. Either spinning the car, or if the car slips and it hits a bump, it flips it. And you're in trouble. That is why car tires need to be in tip-top shape all the time. So here are 6 tips to make sure our tires are healthy and happy all the time. Yan, Here is number 1. Check your tire pressure monthly. Kanina sinabi yan doon sa tip natin ni Bloody Boom. Di ba? Check your tire pressure monthly. Alam nyo ba na sumisingaw ho yung hangin doon sa loob ng gulong nyo? Hindi ho porque na-inflate yun at dumikit ng ganon. Andun na lang ho yung hangin forever. Wala hong forever. Hindi lang ho sa pag-ibig walang forever. Pati sa hangin sa loob ng gulong. Talagang nakahugot to eh. Pati hangin sa loob ho ng gulong ninyo, hindi ho forever na nandun. Dahil hindi naman ho perfect yung pagkakasil nun, sumisingaw ho dun sa gilid yon. Diba? The only reason why the air in your tire are consistently there is if you consistently use it. Why? Kasi ho nag-expand at saka nag-contract ho ang hangin dun sa loob pag umiinit at pag lumalamig. Diba? Pag nag-expand, lumalaki ho yung hangin ninyo, yung bulgomo ninyo. Pag lumiliit ho, medyo humihigop din sila ng konting hangin galing sa labas kasi nagko-contract sila. May vacuum suction na tinatawag. Diba? Pero, after a while, nauubos-ubos din ho yung mga hangin na yan. Diba? Tires lose approximately 1 pound per square inch of air every month. PSI, pound per square. Yung ting-ting-ting, di ba may nakikita kayo numero doon? Ting 1, ting 2, ting 3, ganon. PSI o tawag doon. Pound per square inch. Okay. Nawawala ho ng 1 yon per month, di ba? A tire can lose even more in cold weather climates. Pag malamig, kasi nagko-contract siya eh. Lumiliit yung hangin. Di ba? So if you rely on your mechanic to check your tire pressure only at oil change or tire rotations, you can be putting your family at risk. That is why check your tire pressure monthly. Madali naman ho mag-check ng tire pressure. Yung tire pressure ho, pupunta lang ho kayo sa gasolinahan. Bigyan mo lang 20 pesos yung gas boy. Tuturuan niya dun sa, di ba? Dun sa air pump. Check na niya para sa iyo yun. Di ba? According to the American National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the leading cause of tire-related crashes in the US is underinflated tires. Underinflated tires decrease vehicle handling and gas mileage and can lead to premature tread wear and a catastrophic blowout. Tires are expensive. That is true. Wag po magtipid sa gulong. Wag pong bibili ng chipipay na gulong. Diba? Wag po bibili ng kopya-kopya, gaya-gaya na gulong. Diba? Yung original lang. Dahil ho, yung chipipay ng mga gulong, mas malamang sa hindi sumabog kapag delikado ang sitwasyon ng pagmamaneho ninyo. Diba? Tires are expensive, but if you check your tire pressure regularly, you can extend their life. And ito, I will give you a tip again. Paano ho ninyo malalaman kung ano ang suggested tire pressure level, PSI, para sa kotse ninyo? Dito nyo po makikita. Driver kayo, bubuksan ninyo yung kotse nyo. Diba? Pagbukas nyo ng pinto, di ba meron kabitan ng lock yung pinto dun sa gilid? Di ba? Pag tinignan nyo yun, sa ibaba, merong kulay silver na naka-patch dun sa casing, dun sa housing ng kotse nyo, di ba? Dun sa gano'n ng kotse nyo. Dun ho nakasulat lahat ng necessary information na kailangan ninyo para sa kotse ninyo. Nandun nakalagay kung gas o diesel, nandun nakalagay kung anong tire pressure ng harap at saka likod, di ba? Nandun nakalagay kung ano yung langis na kailangan nyo nilagay. Marami hong informasyon na nakalagay doon. Andun ho yung tire pressure requirements ng inyong kotse. Ulitin ko, ikaw ang driver, binuksan mo yung pinto mo, dito sa bandalito, nandun yung lock ng pinto, sa ilalim nun, nakalagay. May nakasulat ho doon. Andun ho yun. Makikita nyo yun doon. Di ba? Again, check your tire pressure monthly. Buwan-buwan ho. Buwan-buwan. At titignan nyo, minsan magugulat ka, sisilipin nyo rin yung gulong ninyo, no? Actually, gawin ninyong ugali. Pagbaba nyo ng kotse, umikot kayo minsan para lang silipin yung sasakyan ninyo at silipin yung mga gulong ninyo. Kasi minsan, nakaapak na kayo ng pako, hindi nyo pa alam. Diba? Tapos mapapansin ninyo, unti-unting lumilipis yung gulong ninyo, pero dahil hindi nyo ini-inspeksyon yung gulong ninyo, papaplatang kayo. Diba? Pero kung lagi ninyong ini-inspeksyon ng gulong ninyo, konting pagbaba pa lang ng inflation ng gulong, mapapansin nyo na, mapapa-inspeksyon nyo na, maaabagapan ninyo yung pako na sumiksik doon sa loob, doon sa tagiliran ng gulong ninyo. Alright? Isa pa, silipin ang mga gulong ninyo, lalong-lalo na sa mga long trips. Ito lagi ko ina-advise yung long trips. Yung long trips ho, dapat nyo binibigyan pansin yun kasi marami sa atin ang sakay maneho baba, tulog. Sakay maneho baba, opisina. Sakay maneho baba, toma. Sakay maneho baba, bangga. Diba? Wag ho yung bangga. Masama ho yun. Diba? Check your tires. Check your tires before you go on long drives. At the time you're checking tire pressure or washing your car, do a physical inspection of your tire. Don't be afraid to get down on your hands and knees to do your inspection. Things to look for include cracks. Bitak-bitak sa gulong ninyo. Ito yung hahanapin nyo, di ba? Bulges, yung mga umbok na alanganin. Hindi smooth yung gulong ninyo. Diretso nga, tapos biglang uumbok na gano'n. Di ba? Yan. Bulges. At mga bagay-bagay na baka bumutas o pumasok dun sa goma ng gulong nyo. Tulad nga sabi ko, pako, di ba? May mga, minsan kahoy nga lang na matigas. Di ba? May nakita nga akong kaibigan ko, barya. Di ba? May piso, nakasaksak, binutas yung Di ko alam kung paano pumasok yung piso dun sa gulong niya at binutas yung gulong niya. Pero piso, pumasok dun sa gulong niya. Di ba? Marami yan. Tires, in your tires, nails, screws, glass, mga salamin, bato, di ba? If one of these objects puncture the sidewall of your tire will need to be replaced. If you're going on a long road trip, check your tire pressure and inspect your tires before you leave home. It's mas madali to inspect your tires in the safety and comfort of your own garage or driveway kesa sa tagiliran ng highway na sangkatutak ang matulid na sasakyan na padaan-daan sa tabi ninyo. Yan. That's number 2. Number 3, rotate. Huwag po ninyong kakalimutan yun. Yung tire rotation. Diba? In order to maintain even tread wear and to get the maximum life out of your tires, it is recommended that you rotate your tires every 6,000 to 8,000 miles. Kilometers. Okay yung kilometers. Diba? If you buy a set of tires from your local tire store, they may provide free tire rotation. If they don't, tire rotations are fairly inexpensive. Hindi ho magastos. In fact, pwedeng kayo ho ang gumawa nun. Pag nag-tire rotation ho kayo, kasama ho yung spare tire. No, that's not a joke. Kasama ho yung spare tire. Yung iba kasi ang iniro-rotate lang na tire, yung 4 na nandun eh. Di ba? Iniikot na gano'n, tapos gano'n. Yeah, dito. Diba? Tandaan ho ninyo, kaya tayo nag-iikot ng goma kasi sa bawat posisyon, may isang side lang ng gulong ang nagagasgas. Kaya nyo iniikot para pantay ang gasgas ng mga gulong, para pantay ang apak ng tire dun sa kalsada, para laging safe ang inyong pagmamaneho. Diba? Balik tayo pagkatapos sa ilang paalala. Diba? Sa iba pang mga tips natin para sa pagiging healthy and safe ng inyong mga gulong. Don't go away.
Buhay, patuloy na umiikot. Minsan ay nasa taas, minsan ay nasa ilalim. Parang walang katapusan. Huwag mawala ng pag-asa. Bagong araw ay bagong umpisa. Sa bawat pagbagsak ay pagkakataong umangat.
There we go. Sorry. Nahuli ako ng text. Okay, balik na tayo. What were we talking about? This last few minutes. This is how to take care of your tires, keep them safe and healthy. Okay, yan po ang pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. We're on our fourth tip. At ano na ba yung mga una nating napag-usapan? Number 1, first tip is check your tire pressure monthly. Second tip is inspect tires regularly, especially before long road trips. Number 3, rotate. And number 4, ito, importante ito, don't overload your vehicles and check your tire pressure kapag kinakargahan ninyo ng maraming bagay ang kotse ninyo, especially on long road trips. Diba? Dahil naapektuhan ho ng kargada ng sasakyan ninyo ang tire pressure at tire performance ng inyong mga sasakyan. Katulad ng sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, located on the placard on your door frame, doon sa door frame ninyo, is the information on how much weight your vehicle can safely handle. Overloading a vehicle can also cause tire failure. Well, nung araw mahilig ako dyan kasi alam niyo naman kami nung teenager kami, di ba? Dami namin magbabarkada, iisa lang yung kotse. So, naranasan mo na ba yun? Nagsakay kayo ng 10 sa loob ng isang sasakyan, patong-patong kayo, di ba? Actually, napapansin ko na nung bata ako, mali na yung takbo ng kotse ko, di ba? Kasi overloaded na kayo eh. Di ba? Actually, 4 lang pero 5. Sabihin na natin, pang 5 lang yung kotse, pero 10, minsan 12 pa kayo doon eh, di ba? So, galing sa gimikan. Pauwi. Stasing pa kayo, so mali ka pa magmaneho. Di ba? Don't drink and drive. Okay. Anyway. Overloading your car causes too much pressure on your tires. And if it is not inflated properly, it may actually cause a blowout. Bakit? Kasi masyadong naiipit yung hangin, masyadong nababagsak. Diba? Maghahanap ng lalabasan yung hangin. Diba? So, do not overload your car and find out kung ano ang maximum loading capability ng gulong ninyo, ng kotse ninyo. Diba? Bago nyo kakargahan ng gamit ang sasakyan ninyo. Sa madaling salita, yung mga subcompact na kotse, hindi mo pwedeng sakyan ng 12 cubic feet na refrigerator. Hindi mo pwede. Does not work. Number 5. Don't wait until your tires are on their deathbed to replace. Ito, ugali ito ng Pilipino, maraming Pilipino. 'Di ba? Yung wala na, kalbong-kalbo na, 'di ba? Kalbong-kalbo na, ang kinis na nung gulong. Hindi pa nila papalitan. Minsan ang nangyayari, natutuklap na yung thread nung gulong bago nila palitan. 'Di ba? Pati yung bakal, pati yung steel radials na nakalawit na, di ba? Napaka-delikado na ho itong mga to, ng condition na to dahil at any time pwedeng sumabog to. Ang problema ho, okay lang yan kung ang takbo mo ay 5-10 kilometers per hour at sumabog siya. Dadapa lang yung auto. Pero pag tumatakbo na ho kayo ng mga 60, 80, 100, 120 kilometers per hour, pag nagkaroon ho kayo ng tire blowout, magwawala ho auto ninyo. Mas malamang sa hindi, bumalentong yung sasakyan ninyo sa gitna ng highway. Huwag ho ninyong pabayaang umabot doon. Most tires have a wear bar between the treads of the tire. If the tire depth is at or below this bar, may guhit yan eh. Diba? It's time for new tires. Another trick isa pa ito. This is the trick I learned is to use yung barya between to check tread wear. Diba? Doon sa piso, pag pinasok mong ganon, pagka hindi piso ba? Malaki ang piso eh. Bench 5, yung bench 5. Yung bench 5, pag pinasok mo doon sa tread ng tire mo, doon sa guhit-guhit ng tire mo, pagka yun nasa ulo na nung kung sino mang bayani yung nandun sa bench 5, magpapalit ka na dapat ng gulong mo. Hindi na tama yun. The tread is not safe anymore. Di ba? Yan. Pag nakikita mo na ibabaw ng ulo nung bayani na nakaka-drawing dun sa barya, di ba? magpapalit ka na dapat ng gulong mo. Di ba? So, yan, ha? Oh. And finally, number 6. The 6th and last tip for me for today, don't install mismatched tire. Ito, maraming gumagawa nito. Pag kayo maglalagay ng mga gulong na hindi pare-pareho, meron nang gumagawa niya. Even brands. I strongly suggest kahit brands. Wag ho kayong magkakabit ng magkakaibang gulong. Bakit to? Kasi dapat iisa ho ang itsura, ang specs, iisa ho ang forma, iisa ho ang itsura, ang gawa, ang design nung 4 na gulong na ginagamit nung 4 na bahagi ng sasakyan ninyo na dumidikit dun sa lansangan. Diba? Minsan ho kasi, gagamit ka ng isang klaseng gulong dito, tapos ibang brand ng gulong dito, hindi mo napapansin, medyo in minute measurements, mas maliit yung isang gulong kaysa doon sa kabilang gulong. Nangyayari ho yun. Or mas malapad yung isang gulong kaysa doon sa kabilang gulong. Hindi ho maganda ito sa inyong mga sasakyan at sa handling at sa safety ninyo. Di ba? Kailangan ho pare-pareho. Di ba? Kung Avon tires galing ng Concept 1, Avon tires lang ho lahat ng 4. Pati yung panlima. Pati yung dun sa reserva mo, yun ay ikabit mo. Kadalasan ho kasi kung bumili tayo 4 Ang isang set ho kasi is 4 Di ba? Usually ako, pag bumili ho ako ng goma, pag nagpalit ho ako, 5 ho ang binibili ko, 5 gulong. Kasi mas malamang sa hindi, dahil nagro-rotate ho ako ng gulong ko, pag nagpalit ho ako ng goma, lahat ho yun, gas-gas na. Definite ho yun. Sigurado ho ako sa inyo, lahat yung 5, gas-gas na. So, 5 ho ang binibili ko lagi. Make sure that all your tires are of the same specs, quality, and kung po pwede, same brand. I'm not specifying any specific brand that you will buy, but if you buy a tire for your car, make sure it's the same brand para eksaktong pare-pareho ang specifications ng lahat ng gulong. And buy 5. Pareho dapat yung spare tire ninyo. Kasi yung marami sa atin, pag nagpalit ng spare tire, tinatamad ng magsoli di ba? O edi, gawin mo ng pareho yung spare tire mo para hindi mo na kailangan magpalit. Di ba? Kaya ilalaglag mo na lang ulit sa trunk mo yung isa at siya na yung spare tire. Di ba? Ganun. Huwag ho kayong delikado ho yung iba-iba yung klase ng spare tire o yung iba-iba yung klase ng tires ninyo sa kotse ninyo. Okay? Yan po ang ating 6 tips on taking care of your tire, making them happy and healthy to keep you safe, di ba? Sa ating mga gulong. Siyempre, bukod sa gulong, kailangan alagaan nyo rin yung baterya ninyo. Di ba? Di ba? Siyempre, kailangan nyo alagaan yung baterya ninyo. At pag-aalagaan nyo yung baterya ninyo, ito ang gagamitin ninyo. Sparco Corsa. Yan. Sparco Corsa, di ba? Smart battery charger para sa motorsiklo at saka sa kotse nito. Di ba? Yan. Di ba? Ang Smart Corsa battery charger ay secure. Merong multi-electric secure laban sa overload. Di ba? Short circuit protection at merong LED lights para magpakita ng visual outline ng charging status nito. Ligtas ito at designed with ultra-compact, portable, and amazingly light. Diba? Ito po ang eSparco Corsa Intelligent Car and Motorcycle Smart Battery Charger. Mabibili po ito sa lahat ng Blade Auto Center na tindahan. Ang gawin nyo po, pumunta po kayo sa inyong pinakamalapit na Blade Auto Center na tindahan sa lugar ninyo, mall or otherwise. O kaya magpunta sa internet, buksan ang blade.ph and you can order online. Pwede nyo rin gamitin ang Grab Mart at saka Zing app para umorder ng Corsa, ng Sparco Corsa battery charger. Yan, okay. Yan. Ayun, anong gagawin natin? Ay, oo nga, naku, patapos na pala ako. Hindi ba? Patapos na pala ako. Sige, paano tayo? Ano na tayo? Raffle na ba tayo? Raffle na tayo. Let's raffle. It's raffle time! Siguraduhin nyo, dito kayo. Kanina, ang dami kong tinawag, hindi nanalo. Nung minsan, dami kong tinawag, hindi nanalo. So, let's spin a win! Sino kaya ang mananalo? Ito ang papapanalunan ninyo, ha? Dahil umuulan, payong, mula sa Bosch. At Jess De Jesus, meron kang Pertua Shot Oil and Metal Treatment at Umbrella mula sa Blade Auto Center. Jess De Jesus, ikaw na ba yan? Is it you? Is it you? Please type present. I'm going to count 20. You have 20 seconds to say present. 1, 2, 3, Jess De Jesus. 4, Jess De Jesus. 5, Jess De Jesus. 6, Jess De Jesus. 7, Jess De Jesus. 8, Jess De Jesus. 9, Jess De Jesus. 10, Jess De Jesus. 11, Jess De Jesus. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 1, 18 going, 19 going, 20 gone. Sorry, Jess Jesus. Sorry. Gising mga Bladers. Tama yung sabi ni Joan Amoranto Bautista. Gising. Oh, one more time, let's spin a win. Bilis-bilis po si Roleta. MJ Herman, meron kang 20 seconds. Bibigyan kita, alam ko minsan mabagal, may lag pag nagta-type kayo. Di ba? So bibigyan kita 20 seconds din ha. MJ Herman. Oh, ito, rasa na kita. It starts at 1 MJ Herman, 2 MJ Herman, 3 MJ Herman, 4 MJ Herman, 5 MJ Herman, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 MJ Herman, 14 MJ Herman, 15 MJ Herman, 16 MJ Herman, 17 MJ Herman, 18 going, 19 going, gone! Sorry MJ, kailangan na yung mga present na lang daw piliin ko. Hindi mo, kailangan ruleta kayo naman, oh. Don't be so brutal. You know what I mean? Don't be. John Bautista! Andiyan kanina, nakita kita. John Bautista. Nagko-comment ka. John Bautista. I'll give you 20 seconds, Joan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yo! Sabi ko na, nakita ko si Joan Bautista kanina eh. Di ba? Nakita ko na siya. Present si Joan Amorante Bautista. Joan, ito ang papanalunan mo ha. Di ba? This is Pertua Shot Oil and Metal Treatment. And a payon from Bosch. Di ba? Dahil tag-ulan na. Kailangan ninyo ito at ng mga sasakyan ninyo. Just get in touch with our Blade people para malaman kung papaano mo makukuha ang iyong napanalunang premyo. Yan. That is your prize for this raffle. Oh, diba? Okay na ba tayo? Okay na ba kayo? Okay na ba tayo? Okay na tayo. Diba? Huwag po ninyong kakalimutan, every day of the week, meron ho tayong programa sa Blade Radio Live. Every Monday, sina Senpai Kasu for Iisang Pangarap. Every Tuesday, si Love para sa Blade Moto. On Wednesdays, it's Mr. Right with the Blade Stories. Our daily drive is on Thursdays, and that's me who hosts the show. Fridays is Jack Logan with Blood Boom. And Macho Bibo takes up What's Up Bladers every Saturday. And Blade Stories Reloaded naman with Mr. Right kapag every Sunday. Yan po ang lineup ng ating mga palabas ng mga programa para sa inyo every day of the week dito sa Blade Radio Live sa Blade Auto Center. Sana po ay patuloy niyo yung tangkiligin. Di ba? Magtawag kayong barkada nyo. Di ba? Para yung 100,000 maging 500,000. Diba? Tawag kayong barkada nyo. Padamihin nyo yung para dumami tayo dito. Di ba? The more, the merrier. Sabi nga nila, the more, the merrier. Anyway, that's it for me today. Kita-kits tayo. Kita-kits tayo lagi dito sa country's largest car accessory chain store, ang Blade Auto Center. Ako po si Ira Panganiban. I gotta go. This is my time. I love you all. Peace, love. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
patuloy na umiikot. Minsan'y nasa taas, minsan'y nasa ilalim. Parang walang katapusan. Huwag mawala ng pag-asa. Bagong araw ay bagong umpisa. Sa bawat pagbagsak ay pagkakataong umangat. Huwag patatayin sa pagsubok na dumarating. Sa kadiliman mas maniningning ang liwanag mo. Magtungan tayo, huwag kang susuko. Tuloy mo ang laban. Tuloy mo ang Buhay patuloy na dumadaloy. Minsan kalmado, tahimik, minsan lumaragasan. Parang laging nagdadala. Huwag mawala ng pag-asa. Hugot ng lakas, huwag mag-alala. Sa bawat pagbagsak ay pagkakataong umangat. Huwag patatayin sa pagsubok na dumarating. Sa kadiliman mas maniningning ang liwanag mo. Magtungan tayo, huwag kang susuko. Tuloy mo ang laban. Tuloy mo ang Ang paglalakbay nagsisimula sa unang hakbang at makakaya pag may kasama ka.
Hey there guys, Saber here. Welcome back to Blade Radio. Here we're always pushing the pedal when it comes to bring you the best mix of driving music and high quality, value for money car products and services.
You got Edge right here too, and you are absolutely right, Saber. It's all here under one roof. And what's more, our friendly and attentive staff is always on hand to give you expert advice on the latest car products available.
Of course, Blade offers top industry brands like Sparco, 3M, Dub, Meguiar's, Pioneer, Mothers, Garment, and many more, all of course at a very reasonable price.
We hope you enjoy your visit here at Blade Auto Center. Meanwhile, let's get right back to the music. Keep it here and always remember, if it's Blade, it's better.
offers you a wide range of car accessories, auto parts, tools, and car-related gift ideas. Find everything you need here at Blade Auto Center. You're tuned in to Blade Radio. Blade Radio. Here at Blade Auto Center, we always put our customers first. We know our parts and products, and we've got the best merchandise at the right price. This is Blade Radio. Blade Radio.
All programs on Blade Radio Live are purely for entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions expressed by the host and the guests do not reflect that of the show, the management, and the company. Now, Bladers, sit back, relax, and enjoy our show.
Sup, Bladers? We're live! We're live on Blade Radio Live. This is Ira Panganiban, and this is your daily drive, your daily tips, your everyday tips for your everyday driver. If you are new to this channel, again, my name is Ira Panganiban. I would like to ask you to please like, subscribe, and follow Blade Auto Center on YouTube, Facebook, Lazada, and Shopee. Just look for the keywords Blade Auto Center, and we will be having fun. Let's start our daily drive now. Before I go anywhere, at the end of the show, we will be having a raffle. So what happens? Paano makakasali? Yung first 50 na mag-share ng programang ito will get a chance to be included in the raffle. All you have to do is share the program in your social media accounts. Tapos i-public ninyo, and then mag-comment kayo sa baba ng done, o kaya shared, o kaya shinare ko na. Ganon. Just say it downstairs, and we will put your name in this roulette that you're seeing in your screen, that you will be seeing in your screen. And at the end of the show, we will see who will win a special prize from Blade Auto Center. Please make sure na present kayo at the end of the show para pag tinawag ko yung pangalan ninyo, makasagot kagad kayo ng present. Pag di kayo sumagot ng present, well, forfeited yung prize nyo. We'll go look for another winner. So, if you want to win that special prize from Blade Auto Center, please stay until the end of the show. Okay, before I go anywhere, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Here are our sponsors.
Blade Radio Live would like to thank the following sponsors: Dub Project, Hero Motorcycle Accessories, Micromagic Premium Car Care, Sparco Racing Accessories, Pioneer, Transcend, Bosch, Pertua, Type S. If you like the programs at Blade Radio, please support our sponsors. And now, let's get back to our regular program.
You like anything from our sponsors? May nagustuhan ba kayong produkto doon? Kung gusto ninyo for your motorcycle and car needs, Blade is now available on GrabMart. Same-day delivery like GrabFood para sa mga gusto ng less hassle purchase transaction. You just download the Grab app and follow the 4 easy steps that you're watching on your screen right now, and you can get your orders from Blade Auto Center. Also, Blade is available on Zing app by Ayala Malls anywhere in the Philippines. mapapadala ang item order ninyo gamit ang Zing app. Again, just download the Zing app and follow the 4 easy steps you can see on your screen so that you can get your orders from Blade Auto Center. Dahil ang situation natin ngayon, gusto ng Blade na to make your shopping easier and safer, pwedeng COD or card payment para cashless. What are you waiting for? Download the Grab and Zing app at mag-shop online na sa Blade for your car and motorcycle needs. There you go. There you go. Di ba? Okay yun. Yan yung yan yung ating online app. Teka, tama na yan. Kung ano pa sinasabi ko, may guest tayo. Puntahan na natin yung guest natin, ha. At nakasama natin ngayon live sa ating live stream ang pwede ko nang tawagin itong tito ng racing lifestyle, di ba? Dito sa Pilipinas. Medyo bata pa to para tawagin tito, pero uunahan ko na. Di ba? Ito ang tito ng racing life sa Pilipinas. Ang ating kaibigan, our good friend, JP Tuason. Good morning, JP. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Okay ba yun? Tito ng racing lifestyle?
Oo nga.
Di ba?
Don't worry, Tito Ira. Present tayo lahat. Present.
Present. Di ba? JP, yeah, I know. Alam mo, ladies and gentlemen, si JP, kung gusto nyo matutong kumarera, this is the best guy to talk to. He will teach you how to sit in the car, operate the car. He will teach you how to drive, and then he will teach you how to race. I have a lot of friends who joined the Vios Cup who did not even know how to drive. In the end, nagpo-podium pa dun sa Vios Cup. Diba? Sino yung mga ganon na JP? May mga ganon na ba tayong experience?
Yes. Parang may naalala ang Ira Panganiban naging Vios race driver.
No, like Sam YG. I remember Sam YG wasn't really a good driver when he started with the Vios Cup. And he ended up doing podium yata, di ba? If I remember correctly, during the first
right.
years.
And we've got Fabio Ide, we've got Troy Montero that are all current Vios Cup drivers. And we've also got Rian Ramos. We also have Fomela Baranda.
Yeah, so
lots of really great drivers there.
Yeah, but they started out like not knowing how to drive actually. So
That's right.
so
That's right.
see, this is what the JP does to people who really want to learn how to race, diba? Now, in the last weekend was the first weekend of the Vios Cup.
Yes.
It was very interesting. It was a very interesting race because one of the youngest drivers came out on top, and he was very good. Inigo Anton actually is his name.
Yes.
And could you run us through the excitement of what happened to the Vios Cup over the weekend, JP?
Well, the Vios Cup has been going on for about 7 years now. It's our 7th season. And we've been working with Toyota on this project for about 9 years. Now, the interesting thing about last weekend is we've been on a break for the year 2020 because of the pandemic. So we've come back this year. It's our first race weekend for 2021 season. And we had 24 cars on the grid. We had more cars this year than we had in 2019. We started off with 22. And it's only because of the travel restrictions that we didn't have over 30 cars racing last weekend. So hopefully by in September, when we go into our second leg, travel restrictions from Cebu, Iloilo, and Davao will be lifted. And we should have over 30 cars on the grid for our next race. Now, we did have a lot of really great racing last weekend, and we had a lot of notable finishes. Like, for example, we had Inigo Anton that won his class. First time in a touring car, and he is 17 years old. He won his class. Great race, clean race from him as well, and we're very proud to see that the Vios Cup is able to develop these young and up and coming race car drivers.
There was another. I think he's in the promotion. Is he in the promotion? No, in the expert, what we call the expert category again. I keep forgetting that. But this other guy who won last weekend, what's his name? He's also a young boy. Oh man, this is Tito moment. This is senior
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Kanina alam ko eh.
Well, we had Estefano Rivera also
Yun.
win a race in the super sporting class, and this is sort of the modified, slightly modified Vios. They go a little bit faster than the other cars with these modifications, and he basically dominated the first race, and he did very, very well. And he's definitely a contender for the season. So he was last 2019's champion for Formula V1 and has
Mhm.
come into the Vios Cup as a very strong contender for the title.
Yes.
Another interesting person to watch out for is in the promotional class. We have Myla, and
Yeah.
Myla has been in the VS Cup for a couple of years now, but she's now looking to dominate also the promotional class, winning her first race last weekend. And another lady driver was also on the podium. We have Julia de Los Angeles. So
Mhm.
it's quite an interesting grid that we have this year.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that, no, because in the Vios Cup, it's not only sabi nila, I mean, yung car race is only a man's world, but in the Vios Cup, we see women dominating the track. I mean, we see women passing some of the other what we thought of were fast drivers in the past, and
Well,
yeah, how did
I think Ira, the ladies have shown that in motorsports it's equal opportunity. Just
Mhm,
because
mhm.
they're ladies doesn't mean that they're necessarily slower. As a matter of fact, as you just said, quite a few of them have gone on to be faster than the boys and have beaten the boys on track. And we've seen this again with Fem Baranda. We've seen this with Gabby De La Merced. In other race series, we've seen Michelle Bumgarner. So there's a lot of fast lady drivers out there. And I think the Vios Cup being a grassroots motorsports program where people have different levels of opportunity to come into the series, it's a perfect place for lady drivers to shine.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What TRS did in the Vios Cup was to highlight the capabilities of women, of ladies in motorsports. Kasi like what James Deegan was saying over the weekend in his commentary, in other sports, you cannot match up a male and a female ng sabayan eh. Because
Yeah,
because of physical attributes, medyo hindi magandang pagsabayin sila, di ba? Pero
yeah,
sa
yeah.
motorsports, pwede ang sabayan ang lalaki at saka babae. The skill level can reach to a point where pareho sila ang lalaki at saka ang babae ng skill level, and pagalingan na lang ng diskarte yung gagawin nila to win a race.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And just like if you watch the UFC, right? You can't have a guy going up against a girl at the
No,
UFC.
no,
Just it's not gonna
no,
happen, right? But
no.
in the VS Cup, it's equal opportunity. And again, it could be the girl winning the race. It could be the guy winning the race. I think depending on the situation, it can be anybody.
Yeah, I remember the matchup between Fem Baranda and Gino Rufino in the few races a
Yeah,
while ago. Those are
that's right.
talagang babae at lalaki pero naglalaban sila for first place. Di ba?
That's
In the
right. That's
promotional
a
class.
long-standing rivalry, and
Yeah,
in the recent past, I think it was Fem that came out on top with that one.
exactly.
So
That's what I'm saying. It was the lady who won against
yeah,
the gentleman in the race. And that's what that's what I'm highlighting here. You know, what TRS was able to do at the Vios Cup is it was able to push the motorsports into another level, at least here locally in the Philippines, by matching up both men and women on the same grid, on the same track, on the same race.
yeah. I mean, we've worked very, very closely with Toyota Motors Philippines, and I want to thank them uh, for letting us organize the VS Cup. It's always been our dream to run a one make series of this size. And working together closely with them, we've been able to grow it over the years to, I think the biggest grid we had was we had 65 cars in
Yes.
2018. Sorry, in 2017 we had
2017, yeah.
65 cars, and hopefully with the economy getting better, with the restrictions easing up, we can grow the series close to those levels again.
And okay, so enough with the Vios Cup, but we're still on motorsports. I'd like to ask you, how is the motorsports industry doing in the Philippines? I mean, you've been running parallel competition, Formula V1. You've been doing the online virtual races, and of course, you've been doing
Yeah.
Vios Cup. So, how is it? How is it doing at the moment?
Well, I think now is the time to sort of resurrect motorsports in the Philippines. In 2019, before the pandemic hit, I think motorsports in the Philippines was flourishing. We had to have been on a sort of a high or golden years for local motorsports. But it's been a bit difficult lately, and to share with you sort of the challenges. We can't go back to what we used to do, right? With the pandemic still here, motorsports has a lot of challenges, and I think the main challenge there is to be able to roll with the times. And what I mean by that is there have been a lot of protocols put in place to make sure that we can conduct these races in a safe way. So, for example, last weekend when we did the Vios Cup, usually we have a head count for the weekend of about 10,000 people.
Yes,
It's crazy.
yes.
The Vios Cup,
Yeah.
the parking leading to the racetrack, is about a kilometer away from the circuit. People have to get shuttled or have to walk a kilometer to get to the track to be able to watch. I mean, it's that
It's
well
insane.
attended, right?
Yeah,
It
it's
is. It
insane.
is insane. And I've had messages over messages over messages of people that have been wanting to come to the races. And we've actually had to reduce the head count to stay well within the IATF restrictions. So from 10,000 people for the weekend, we only had about less than 600 people at the track physically.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
a big reduction in terms of head count. And what that meant was, instead of having all of those people at the circuit, we turned that into a live show on Facebook, which by the time it's all over, we'll probably have close to 1 million people that has watched the Vios Cup activities for the weekend. We also had to restrict, because of the head count, we had to restrict the number of guests as well. So there were no on-site spectators. There was reduced guests, so the drivers were only actually allowed to bring 2 mechanics and 1 guest each. So for the drivers, it was a bit of a bummer. They weren't able to bring their families, but only 1 guest. So maybe if the dad was the sponsor, then the dad or something to that effect. The teams were asked to stay in the paddocks only, so it was kind of like a little bubble. So all the teams just stay in their paddocks. Nobody was loitering around. If you kind of saw how that worked. And then here's the interesting thing. Unlike other motorsports activities, we require everybody. So all 570 plus people that were at the circuit, everybody had to get a PCR test.
Which
so
is very
everybody had
tedious.
to be tested. It was very tedious, but I think at least for the next 6 months to a year, I think will be necessary. And we want to lead the way as race organizers to show that, guys, this is how it needs to be done. This is how it's being done in other countries. We're following IATF regulations. We're following the FIA regulations. And by doing it this way, we're going to ensure that, everybody at the circuit, the teams, the drivers, the organizers, everybody feels more comfortable. Everybody feels safe, that it's organized in a proper way, right? So at the track as well, we had contact tracing, we had temperature tests, we had alcohol dispensers everywhere, and all of the physical activities that we used to do, like the drivers' briefings, the driver introductions, everything was done online. It was done on Zoom. And again, it was done to keep physical contact between people at a minimum. And again, by doing that, I think we did a great job of pulling off a safe motorsports event in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah, and all of these that you're doing will make sure na yun nga, we can keep up, we can keep doing these races. At least pwede naman mapanood sa TV. I will ask you a few more questions. We'll veer off from the motorsports after a while. But let's do that in a little while. I'll have to do some commercial breaks. I'll get back to you in a little while, JP, okay?
Of course, no problem.
Hello, Bladers. Are you thinking of holding on to your car for quite a bit more? Maybe you're having different priorities at the moment? Some usually change their cars every 5 years. Or, your current car has a sentimental value to you? Welcome to our daily drive, everyday tips for the everyday driver. Here's how you could update your car features to make it new or update it with current trends. Upgrade your lighting kits. You can't really expect a used car with studio quality lighting to flatter your car interior. If you're not happy with the yellowish stock interior lighting that comes in almost every used car, you can easily have it replaced. Most of these are made with bulbs that dim over time and may die due to lack of maintenance. Upgrade to LEDs. It's much brighter and lasts longer than regular bulbs. Get a dash camera. In modern cars, the dash cam has a monitor that also functions as the rear view mirror. Most cars would even have a 360-degree camera, but you can buy the next best thing for your car. This has saved drivers all over the world from crimes, false accusations, and insurance companies when they get into an accident. Upgrade your interior seats. If you're tired of your uncomfortable seat that leaves your back and bottom sore after long drives, then rejoice. Because there is a solution. This upgrade doesn't require that you replace or remove your stock seat. The upgraded seat feature can be purchased at an auto supply store, or you can have one custom made. It resembles a thick pad of cushion with mechanisms inside it as well as a battery. Get a remote starter. If you know modern cars, then we assume you also know the remote start feature, push button start, and keyless entry. Older model cars don't have this feature since they also still use the traditional key method. But many wish for this not just for a luxurious and modern touch. A lot of senior car owners who have arthritis fancy the push start engine because they won't have to insert and turn a key with their shaky hands. While you may not be able to fully convert your vehicle to the keyless, push start engine type, you can get the next closest thing. Do you agree with our list? Or did we miss some upgrades you've been thinking? Comment down below so we can discuss it. We publish a new episode every day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so that you don't miss out on all of our new releases. For more driving and car care tips, visit us at www.blade.ph. Blade Auto Center, it's Blade, it's better.
And we're live. We're back. Thank you very much for staying, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, our guest, the Tito of the racing lifestyle here in the Philippines, JP Tuason. Welcome back, JP.
How you doing?
All right. Now, let's go to... We've talked about your Vios Cup life, your other motorsports life. Now, I'd like to ask you, let's go to you personally. Let's do something personal. Okay. Now, very few successful people I know. No, actually, most of the successful people I know do become successful because they pick out a certain skill, a certain personal skill in their life, and then work on it. In your case, you did have a skill. You're a champion race driver, and that is unquestioned. But instead of just focusing on being a champion race driver, you built a business around it. Where did all that idea start?
Yeah. So when I was young, I was involved in motorsports with my family. My dad was a race car driver.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
younger brother was a race car driver, and I I wanted to stay in motorsports after my father passed away. So my dad was
Mhm.
my big sponsor, and I was racing because of him. Now, when he passed away, I lost my biggest sponsor, and I was like, "Shucks, how do I stay in motorsports?"
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I realized very quickly that if I wanted to stay in motorsports and be the race car driver, then the money would be going away from me, right? I would be
Yeah,
spending
exactly.
money which I didn't have at the time. So what we tried to do was figure out a way to bring money towards us, and that
Mhm.
became the basis for the race school. We wanted to share our passion for motorsports with other people, and we started in 1999, and 22 years later, here we are.
Okay, in 1999, there was about 5 or ten
There was
percent, or
there wasn't
absolutely
much.
no motorsports, and well, there's probably a little motorsports in the country. So it must have been a hard
Yeah.
climb.
Yeah, so when we first started, it started as a hobby business. I started the company with myself, my wife, Jeanette, and my younger brother. And the three of us, our first event or activity was a go-kart racing clinic in 1999. And
I remember
it's
those. I
crazy,
remember. I
right?
remember
Yeah,
those
it's
go kart
crazy.
days. I remember those. Yeah.
We had I think we had 150 drivers come and participate in the clinic in our first year, um, and ever since then it's grown by leaps and bounds. In 2003 we made the switch from going teaching people how to go-karts to starting to teach people how to race cars, and I think that was the key. That switch was the key when we first landed our first automotive partner, which was Ford.
Hmm.
And at the
Hmm.
time, we were relentless. We were working. I remember it very clearly. It was December 2002, and we were in our little office, which was probably about the size of a box. It
Yeah.
was me, my younger brother, and Jeanette, and we were emailing people left and right asking if we could present our idea to run a race school for cars. And this was December. This was just before Christmas, and it's crazy because we must have sent out a couple of hundred emails, and one email came back, and they said, "Hey, this is a really interesting idea. Call us after the new year." And it was an email from Maricar Parco from Ford,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that was the start of our 10-year partnership with Ford.
Yeah. I
So
remember. I remember that. You
yeah,
started with the Ford Links Cup, right? Was it the
we
Ford Links
started
Cup?
with the Ford Links Cup, and then we
Yeah.
moved on to three different types of Ford Focus race cars and
Hmm.
school
Hmm.
cars. And then we ended our motorsports relationship with them doing the Fiesta Cup.
Yeah.
And on the sidelines, we worked with Steven Tan, who was the boss of Mazda,
Umasa
which was
then,
the
or still now.
sister
Oh.
company of Ford at
Yeah.
the time. And we did a drifting program with him using the BT50 trucks.
The pickup. The pick.
Yeah, the
That
drift
was
trucks. They were crazy, right?
that
They were
was that
crazy.
was that was crazy. That was very original because nobody was drifting pickups. You were the only
That's
guys
right.
who
Yeah,
I
we
don't
were
know
only
had the balls
we were the
to.
only crazy people that do stuff like that. But over the years we've done a lot of crazy innovative stuff, which has kind of just helped us move forward and forward and forward. And then when we ended our relationship with Ford, and this coincided with their manufacturing plant closing in the Philippines.
Yes. Yes.
Um, we were lucky enough to present our credentials and our idea to Toyota, and they said, "Hey, you know what? The timing is good. We're looking at doing something the following year." So we used our 1 year downtime to sort of plan for the Vios Cup, and At the moment, we've had a 9-year relationship with Toyota, which has been fantastic. And, we're moving on to bigger and better cars, which you will see on Saturday when I see you. You're on the list, man.
I'm on the list. I'm on the list.
You're on the
I wanna,
list, yeah. So I'll see you.
I'm glad I'm on that list. I wasn't able to go to Clark last weekend. It wasn't because of anything. I just totally forgot. This quarantine situation it's getting into my brain. So I got to get out of the house more often now. I forget things now. I forget things now.
I hear you. I got to write everything down.
Yeah, everything has to be scheduled. Anyway, RS. Of course, that's your baby. That's you and Jeanette's. That's yours and Jeanette's baby. Happy birthday to Jeanette belated. Have you gotten her a gift already? It's all over the Facebook. So
yeah, I still have to figure the gift out. So for all of you guys out there, if you haven't greeted my wife, please do so. It's for my own safety. Thank you very much.
Okay, that joke has been running on. But let's go to TRS. Okay, Quezon Racing School.
Yeah,
this is the baby. This is the fruit of all your sleepless nights, of all the jitters and the stress and the headaches and the whatever it is that goes through your system whenever you think about it. Tell us about it. How is it? What does it do? Aside from motorsports, does it do anything else, JP?
So a lot of people they see the Vios Cup, and that's really our biggest motorsports project. But we're actually involved in a lot of other things. So we do have our own race series. It's called Formula V1, and the idea behind this project is we've always wanted to build our own single-seater. So this was one of our dreams. 15 years ago, this is one of the things that we wrote down, that we said, hey, we want to accomplish this. And in 2017, we partnered with West Racing in Japan to manufacture single-seaters here in the Philippines. So they manufacture about 60% of the car there, and we do about 40% locally. And then we assemble the car, we sell the car here, and we run the race series called Formula V1. Aside from that, we're now involved in a lot of virtual or online racing, and this was born last year in the pandemic. When we locked down, we realized very quickly that this was going to last a while, and we not only did we want to keep motorsports alive, but we also wanted to make sure that we could provide an outlet for all of the fans out there. So we started running online racing games. We did it as a charity activity for frontliners, and we generated over 400,000 peso, which we donated to different institutions.
Congratulations!
And
Congratulations.
thank you. And that has kind of grown from last year to this year, where we're now organizing the GR Super Cup for Toyota. We're doing our Formula V1 virtual race series again, and it'll be sort of parallel with the actual race series that we're doing at Clark. And then we're going to end the race series this year with a regional Formula V1 virtual cup. So the local winners from our Formula V1 race will actually compete against racers virtually all over Asia. So we wanted to do an Asian race series for Formula V1, but because of the pandemic, it's not possible. So we've now turned it into a virtual racing series, which will go across Southeast Asia, and we will broadcast that on our Facebook page for everybody to watch. And it's been crazy because all of our activities we've turned into online content, and the content has just gone viral for all of the race fans. So I want to thank all of you guys out there that have been watching and supporting. Thank you.
Of course, you got a lot of supporters. Although,
thank you.
At the start of the show, the program, I did mention that you are also into teaching people how to drive. Not only teaching people how to race, but how to actually drive. That is true, isn't it, JP?
Yeah. So we were one of the biggest defensive driving academies or schools before the pandemic closed everybody up. And we were probably training anywhere between 5 and 6,000 people a year in road safety seminars across the country. So we would actually travel to Baguio, La Union, Pampanga, Iloilo, Cebu, Davao, aside from doing a lot of seminars in Metro Manila. And unfortunately, that kind of stopped last year because of the pandemic. But now we're coming back to doing it again. But a lot of our programs are going to be online sessions. And hopefully we can start training a lot of the drivers again, because as you guys have seen, traffic has come back with a vengeance. So
Terrible.
there's a lot of people driving out there, and we want to make sure that we can educate those people. And again, rolling with the times, we've turned our physical seminar into an online seminar, and we're launching that this year. And hopefully we can partner up and do some stuff as well, because for us, road safety is very, very important. So yes, Ira, on one side, we do a lot of motorsport stuff, which we're very famous for. And on the flip side, we do a lot of CSR stuff and work with other corporate partners to do road safety training for people to keep away from road accidents.
From working with you and from working with the motorsports people in the last, I don't know, 20 years, the one thing that I've noticed is, and it's very peculiar, people who know how to race on the track, run fast on the track, are seldom crazy drivers on the road. And I guess it's because of the training that they get, telling them what happens at high speed, and having experienced a real high speed chase on the track. I have not seen a race car driver drive crazy on the road. Is this true in your experience also, JP?
Well, I think it's hard for me to talk about the other race car drivers, but personally, because of all the accidents that we've been in, and I guess driving fast at the track, there's no need for us to drive quickly on the roads. We're tired of it. As a matter of fact, when people ask us, people ask me all the time, so what's your daily drive? And our answer is a Grandia van. So
yeah,
I ride around in a Grandia van all the time because I have a driver, right? And it's because when we're at the track, we're tired of driving all day long. So when we're on the streets, instead of being stuck in traffic, we'd rather have somebody else drive us around slowly. So yeah, I think most race car drivers, again, I don't want to say all, but most race car drivers, when they're on the roads, they're more chill because they get their fill driving at the track. And with the traffic that we have in the Philippines, it makes no sense to go quickly anyway. So yeah, I agree.
Okay. Anyway, I have to let you go because my time is almost up. But this has been a very, very interesting conversation, and I always loved having these talks with you, JP. But before you go, would you like to tell us anything? Would you like to tell our audience, our supporters, anything, JP?
Yeah. So first of all, I want to congratulate you, Ira, on the show. I think it's a fantastic format that you have, and it's such a great pivot for you to make. And I wish you all the success. And I think with the way you guys are doing it, there's nowhere to go but up for you guys. So congratulations.
Thank you.
For all your viewers out there, I want to invite you guys to watch the races online. We've got a lot of races coming up online. We've got the Vios Cup. We've got Formula V1. We have a lot of Toyota GR activities, Gazoo racing activities coming up that you can watch online. And if you want to be part of the action, we've got a lot of virtual racing, and it's so easy to join. Registration is free. There's no cost to actually join. You don't need to have the expensive steering wheel. You can actually join with a controller or the keyboard. So it's super duper simple. So go to our Facebook page, check us out. There's a lot of information there at Tuason Racing, and hope to see you guys at the races. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, JP. It's nice talking to you, and it's always a pleasure having you. And I will have you again in the future, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, JP Tuason of Tuason Racing School. And he's the guy who runs the Vios Cup, the Formula V1 Cup, and the many of the online races that you have been experiencing right now, like the Supra GT and the Formula V1 virtual race. So that is our JP Tuason. Thank you, JP. Thank you. You have a good day. All right, now, what do we do? Oh, yeah, I got to do this. I got to do this commercial. So this is your products from petshop.ph. Yes, your one-stop shop for all your pet requirements. Everything that your pet needs, you can get it from petshop.ph. You have this here cat cuisine, and you have this here lamb and chicken for your dogs. Oh, it fell. Diba? Okay, that's there. And then, of course, for everything else, if you want to give your dogs a bath, you have our Dog Plus shampoos and conditioners to get the fur of your dog really, really nice and shiny and clean, of course. Our Dog Plus shampoo and conditioners. There you go. You have it all from petshop.ph. Of course, this one I used a long time ago when my puppy Jonah was when my pet Jonah was a little puppy. This is your disposable diapers by Dono. Yeah, you need this, especially for a puppy because they just poop and pee everywhere. So you put them diapers, diba? Even your pets have diapers. You get this Dono disposable diapers from petshop.ph. Don't forget, it's petshop.ph for all your pet companion and pet care needs. This is your one-stop shop for all your pet needs and pet care needs. Whatever your pet is, dog, cat, hamsters, rabbits, snakes. For those who like to make snakes their pets, you can get this at petshop.ph. If you are interested, you can go to www.petshop.ph. That's their website. If you like to shop at Shopee, you just type the keywords petshop.ph. In Lazada, it's petshop.ph. But if you want to go to a physical store, you can go to their physical stores at Clipper in Festival Mall, Alabang, Clipper in Harbor Point in Subic, Clipper in Marquee Mall, Angeles City, and Clipper in Feliz Mall, Marikina City. That's petshop.ph, your one-stop shop store for all your pet needs and requirements. All right, that's it. Also, don't forget our Car Club Philippines Facebook group. Yes, please join Car Club Philippines Facebook group. This group gives you updates on the road, on the spot, like traffic or floods or crashes or anything of the sort. You can find it here. Also, we give our members post videos of erring and loony drivers, or to show you how not to drive. And if ever something happens to you on the road, your car breaks down, you get a flat tire or something, just post it on Car Club Philippines Facebook group, and one of the members will find their way to you and give you a hand, give you a rescue. That's our Car Club Philippines Facebook group. All right, don't go away. We'll have a short break, and then we'll go to our industry news.
Patuloy na umiikot, minsan ay nasa taas. pag may kasama ka.
own. And we're back now for some industry news. Some news coming from our welcome back to Blade Radio Live. This is our daily drive. Let's go get some news from the automotive industry. Let's start with Nissan Philippines, because Nissan has unveiled an electric vehicle, a new electric vehicle. They call it the EV36 Nissan unveiled their Nissan EV36 a 1 billion flagship electric vehicle hub, creating a world's first EV electric vehicle manufacturing ecosystem. It is centered around the record-breaking plant in Sunderland, UK. Nissan EV36 will supercharge the company's drive to carbon neutrality and establish a new 360-degree solution for zero-emission motoring. That's your industry news from Nissan. Next is Land Rover Philippines. Land Rover Philippines brings the Defender 90, the new Defender 90 to the Philippines. This Coventry Motors Corporation is the sole authorized distributor of Jaguar and Land Rover in the Philippines. And they have announced the arrival of the much-awaited Land Rover Defender 90. This short wheelbase Defender is the most capable Land Rover ever made. The Defender is one of the most iconic Land Rovers ever. It can be seen in many military institutions and law enforcement institutions, especially in British occupied and territories. Yeah. The new body architecture provides ground clearance of 226 millimeter and a maximum wading depth of 850 millimeters for off-road capabilities. That is the new Land Rover Defender 90. Oh. Next. What's next? Let's see what's next. What's next is Suzuki. Yes, Suzuki Philippines is there. Suzuki Philippines has launched the new Ciaz, their refreshed version of the Suzuki Ciaz. Staying true to the Ciaz theme of Up Your Game, the Suzuki compact sedan now offers an enhanced driver and passenger experience. The new Ciaz sports improvements from its fresh exterior design to its revamped interior. All these go well with the familiar, reliable driving performance of the Suzuki Ciaz. And finally, for our last industry news for today, the new BMW X3M and X4M competition. This was unveiled, offering a more exhilarating M experience through the revamped high-performance model. The latest generation versions reaffirmed the BMW X3M competition and new BMW X4M competition as standout models in their respective sports activity vehicle and sports activity coupe segments. So this is the new BMW M line in the X3 and X4 crossover series. And that's our industry news for the day. By the way, I'd like to introduce to you the Sparco Corsa intelligent car and motorcycle smart battery charger. This is a battery charger. It's not the huge chargers that you're used to. These are small trickle chargers that do charge your batteries intelligently. Magaling to. This is good. This is good because you can do it at home 'di ba? Just hook it up to your car batteries. Makita mo naman yung red syempre positive, yung black negative, 'di ba? Tapos kabit mo lang do sa power outlet ninyo, 'di ba? And then it trickle charges. Pwedeng trickle charge, pwedeng fast charge, but I suggest using trickle charge when you use this para mas healthy yung battery ninyo. This is the Sparco Corsa Intelligent Car and Motorcycle Smart Battery Charger. 'Di ba? Pwedeng 6 or 12 volt ang china-charge ninyo, 'di ba? Multi-electric secured against overload. Yan, 'di ba? Intuitive LED lights, pinakikita sa iyo yung outline ng charging status, safe at ang design ay ultra compact, portable at magaang. 'Di ba? This product offers external attachment holes to prevent from sleeping. Yan. Ito po ang gagamitin ninyo para i-charge yung mga baterya ninyo. Minsan napapansin nyo yan eh. The best na mapapansin nyo yan kung mahina na ang baterya ninyo sa aircon. Diba? Yung minsan pagka nag-minor ka or nag-idling ka, biglang humihina yung buga ng aircon nyo. Diba? May posibilidad na mahina na yung baterya nyo. Sa akin yun ang palaging sinyales. So what I do is I hook it up to my Corsa, Sparco Corsa battery charger. Diba? So, iwan ko lang siya overnight. Total, nakaparada naman yung kotse ko sa bahay. Kakabit ko siya, tapos kaka-charge ko siya overnight. The next day, okay na naman yung baterya ko. Diba? You can you can buy this Sparco Corsa Intelligent Car and Motorcycle Smart Battery Charger at all Blade branches nationwide. Marami po tayong Blade branches, lalong-lalo na sa mga mall. Magbubukas na ho ang mall. At syempre online at blade.ph o pwede nyo rin orderin sa Grab at Sing app. Diba? Pwede nyo rin orderin doon. I-deliver din sa inyo ng Blade yung bibilihin ninyo. Ito po. Okay. Yan ang ating Corsa Sparco battery charger. Edi raffle na tayo. Yan. Ito na tayo sa favorite part of the show. Raffle. Lahat kayo, raffle na kayo dito eh. Bilisan nyo mag-type ha. Bilisan nyo mag-type. Pag hindi kayo umabot sa 20 seconds, sa pera ka ulit kayo. Spin na tayo, idol. Spin. Dun. Sherwin Golmes. Golmes. Bigyan kita ng 20 seconds. Sherwin Golmes. Bigyan kita ng 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sherwin Golmes. 12. Sherwin Golmes. 13. Sherwin Golmes, 14. Sherwin Golmes, 15. Sherwin Golmes, 16. 17. 18. Going. 19. Going. 20. Gone. Sorry, Sherwin. Sorry. Wala. Wala. Tingnan natin. Wala talaga. Sige, spin ulit. Maricar Legaspi. Maricar Legaspi. Iba, present na lang ng present eh. Di ba? Maricar Legaspi. Ikaw na. Bigyan kita ng 20 seconds. Bibilang na ako ngayon ng 1 Maricar, 2 Maricar, 3 Maricar, 4 Maricar, 5 Maricar, 6 Maricar, 7 Maricar, 8 Maricar, 9 Maricar, 10 Maricar, nako Maricar 11, nako Maricar 12, nako Maricar 13, nako Maricar 14, 15 Maricar, 16 Maricar, 17 Maricar, 18 going, 19 going, 20 gone. Sorry Maricar, sorry. Dami pa naman nag-aabang di ba? Game. Kunin mo na yung present na kagad dyan para present na. Di ba? MJ Herman. Nakita kita MJ kanina dyan. Di ba? MJ Herman. You have 20 seconds. I'll start counting now. 1 MJ Herman. 2 MJ Herman. 3 MJ Herman. 4 MJ Herman. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, MJ Herman, 11, MJ Herman, 12, MJ Herman, 13, MJ Herman, 14, MJ Herman, 15, 16, 17, 18 going, 19 going, 20 gone. Ako, nakakatatlo na tayo. Sorry talaga. Sorry mga boss. Diba? Sorry. Diba? Sorry. Spin ulit. Ang daming present eh. Excited na excited eh. Diba? Tapos yung natatawag natin, absent. Janet Marinas! Janet Marinas! I will count to 20. I will count to 20. Your 20 starts now. Janet 1. Janet 2, Janet 3, Janet 4, Janet 5, Janet 6, Janet, ayun na, si Janet Marinas, present. Ayun na. Umabot. Janet Marinas, congratulations. Finally, we have a winner, Janet Servillon Marinas. Thank you very much. Thank you for your joining our program. Makipag-ugnayan ka. Get in touch with our tech guys, with the guys in charge of our chat, and give them your contact details so we will know how you can get your Blade Auto Center prize. All right. That's it. For me. And I will see you in a little while. In the meantime, don't forget to watch our other people throughout the week. Buong linggo ho, meron kaming lineup para sa inyo, para ma-entertain kayo. Sa Monday, si Senpai Kaso yan para sa Iisang Pangarap. Love tuwing Tuesdays for Blade Moto. Every Wednesdays, Blade Stories by Mr. Wright. On Thursdays, I do Our Daily Drive. Bloody Boom every Friday with Jack Logan. What's Up Bladers every Saturday with Macho Bibo. And Blade Stories Reloaded naman with Mr. Wright every Sunday. That is our lineup every week. Don't forget to keep on watching. And thank you. Kita-kits pa rin sa country's largest car accessories chain store, ang Blade Auto Center. My name is Ira Panganiban. I gotta go. Bye-bye. You have a good day.
Pag may